Yesterday, Entertainment Weekly dropped some promo photos from the upcoming Witcher series starring Henry Cavill, whom they refer to in the magazine copy, website copy, as ex-Superman. Uh-oh. Even though Henry Cavill himself and his agent, they, when they talk about it, they act like he is still Superman. So I don't know what's going on here exactly, but I think like The Witcher is coming to Netflix it's coming to Comic-Con this month to give a presentation at the Netflix panel in Hall H of all places. And Henry Cavill is probably going to be there because he's the star of the show. And, Warner Brothers is not there. So I'm wondering if, maybe that's a reason why they aren't coming, because if Henry Cavill showed up at Comic-Con at the same time as Warner Brothers is there, I don't know. They might get a lot of Superman questions, and I don't think if he's not Superman, Warner Brothers probably may not want to have to answer those kinds of questions right now. If they're still in negotiations, or if they've decided they're not going to have him play Superman anymore, because I don't think they want to say that he's not Superman anymore right now. If that's the case, they want to wait to talk about that news later, or maybe the negotiations are still going on. I could just be overthinking it, but I wonder, like, if Henry Cavill, because part of the Netflix Hall H panel a lot of times is audience members can ask people questions. And, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody does ask Henry Cavill a Superman question right there during, the panel at Comic-Con. And if he says yes, and Warner Brothers meanwhile is thinking about recasting the role and they're there at the same time, that would have just been like a really weird, awkward situation for Warner Brothers to be in. Okay, let's hear. Netflix, Entertainment Weekly does have their own description about what this show is like. For the uninitiated, The Witcher is set in a land called the Continent, which was invaded by demons from a parallel dimension that also gave rise to a breed of monster killers called Witchers. The series' tale follows Witcher Geralt, played by ex-Superman Henry Cavill, sorceress Yennefer, Sherwood's Anya Chilatra, and the mysterious young Ciri, newcomer Freya Alan, who come together to form an unlikely family of sorts. There's a picture of Cavill as Geralt, looking good with the dye job or a wig or whatever. Another picture of him standing from the back, kind of this back and the side, that angle. He looks like an elf. He looks like Legolas. Like a thicker, like bulkier Legolas. That is, I don't know which, that's either the Yennefer lady or the other chick. Ciri. Do you pronounce that Siri like, the Apple AI person that you talk to? Siri, do this for me. Is that how you pronounce her name? That's a close-up for a closer look of her. That's the other lady. I know that, there's two ladies that they're talking about in these photos, so it's one or both of them. Another look at her. There's Henry Cavill from the back. I wonder why they want to show him from the back and not the face in this poster. This Witcher poster. And then on Henry Cavill's Instagram, he has this photo of himself looking, you can definitely see that's him from the front. And I'm wondering why they want to put that on. This is a great picture for him to have on his Instagram, but I'm wondering why Entertainment Weekly didn't include this shot, because this is a good shot with their collection of photos they have on their website. Because this is a great image. This is probably the image that's probably going to get the most attention, because you can see him from the front, and he's the main character, and Henry Cavill's the biggest star of the show. Now, like I said, I don't read the books, and I haven't played the video games. I'm sure there's more than 3 characters in the Witcher series. So it'll be interesting to see who else is on this show and what other reveals we have. I'm doing this. This is a very DC-focused channel, and the reason I'm even covering this in the first place is because, a lot of DC fans like Henry Cavill, so I figured you'd want to be interested in seeing this news and hearing me talk about it. Because, he is Superman, or I think maybe still Superman. I don't know, is he? But, I'm definitely going to be watching The Witcher because I like sci-fi and fantasy anyway. And I like Henry Cavill, and I assume a lot of DC fans might tune into The Witcher for those reasons. So yeah, cool stuff. We've also, got some symbols on here. I don't know, what these symbols mean. They probably have something to do with houses, or I don't know alignments or powers. That looks like kind of a starfish, an angled starfish or a star at an angle in a circle. This, well, obviously, what's that? I don't know. No, that's a wolf. I could act like I don't know what that is. Oh, white wolf. He puts on here what it is on his Instagram in the hashtags. Let's look at the other one. What is this? Oh, he doesn't. The obsidian star. Okay. The obsidian star. A bird. That looks like a bird. The swallow. Birds, stars, and wolves. Yeah, those some pretty powerful icon symbols. I can't wait to see. Since I haven't, read or played The Witcher, this show's a mystery, man. I think I might watch some YouTube playthroughs, walkthroughs, right? The Witcher video games are very popular. So I bet you if I were to watch those, I'd know all about this show and the books. So I don't know if Warner Brothers is still unsure if they're going to have Henry Cavill be Superman. If this show's a big hit, maybe that will help him in the negotiations or help them change their minds and keep him as Superman instead of recasting. I mean, I think Superman's an important character. So regardless of whether they keep Henry Cavill or not, they have to make some more Superman movies. They can't just be like, well, let's just never make a Superman movie again. They've got to make a decision and hurry up. Maybe they've already made one behind the scenes, and for whatever reason, they just aren't saying anything yet. But, it's very weird how, it's been radio silent on the Superman front for so long. When this is a character so many people who like DC characters and just superheroes really love. Superman's one of the biggest A-list superheroes. So, Warner Brothers, they can't sit on this. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.